Welcome, guys. If you have been here for a while, you know that whenever you see that plastic, that means I just bought vegetables, and it always starts with a huge pot of water, which I'm going to boil, and then we go and start and wash my vegetables. I have realized lately that I'm able to just buy them once, unless if I need something from them, but I just buy once and it normally just cost me 500. I buy once a month lately, and I just do with what I have. I don't go above and beyond um for anything else, and I'll probably just go and buy the Woolworths combo, vegetable combo, whatever it is that they have on special on vegetable. I would take that and maybe add a few things. So I never really spend anything more than 500 as well. Normally it ends on 350, depending on what I bought. And if I am extravagant, yes, maybe it can get to 1,000, but I always try to keep it at about 300 at Woolworths. And this one, whenever it gets to 500, most of the time you'll find that it's around 400 or something. But I do know that if I buy asparagus, it's gonna go to those along those lines of 500. And this time around I bought a huge quantity of beans, the runner beans, and I also bought a huge quantity of my water spinach, and I also bought a large quantity of amaranth and the Chinese broccoli. So that's why it is on 500. And honestly speaking, for me and my family, that is a lot of vegetables. So I just alternate that with soups, with bread, with pasta, anyhow. That's what I how I've been trying to keep our vegetables lately, and still try to make sure that we do get enough greens in our system. And I pray to God that in future I will be able to afford a place where I actually have a space where I can plant for real, like set up a proper garden. But until then, I will utilize what I have around me. And right now I am rinsing Chinese broccoli. I love it. And actually I love all the greens that I get from them. And I'm going to wash it. I'm going to wash all my leaves, my Chinese broccoli, my amaranth, my water spinach, and blanch them. And then I'm going to package them into packages that I put in a freezer. So what I do when I do that, when I package them, it gives me an option into how I prepare them for each meal. Previously I would cook them, season them, and and then it would be restrictive in terms of we would have to eat it with rice or pasta or whatever. I wouldn't be able to use it for anything else. So I have made a decision of just blanching them. Instead of I blanch them, and then once I blanch them, then I will package them. And I also realized that before, even if I blanch them, I will keep them in my fridge. And life happens. Sometimes you don't have load shedding, you don't have electricity, you end up buying food, or you go somewhere, you come late, you buy food, and then I would be having these in my fridge, and then some would go off. So I don't do that anymore. I blanch, I package, and I freeze. If as long as I believe that as long as I have a freezer, I should not be in a position where I throw away anything. I don't want to throw away anything, because every time I have to throw something, for me it feels like I'm throwing my money away, because it's not like I got them for free. So I'm always ever so conscious with, not throwing anything away. Anything. Yes, it does happen every now and then. My family doesn't like leftovers. I'm the only one who eats leftovers in this house, but it's okay. I don't mind. But yeah, I try not to throw away anything. Bought oyster mushroom. Oyster mushrooms are the only mushrooms that I actually rinse, because I feel like things can hide in there. I rinse and I pat them dry, and then I can be able to 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 cook them in a way. So the others, I bought like two, should I say two balls? I bought two balls. The other one I'm going to put it in a fridge, in this bowl, making sure that the paper towel will sort of absorb the the liquid or the water, and then the other one I'm going to rinse it thoroughly, pat dry it, and I'm going to fry it with the asparagus that I was separating on the bowl there. Unfortunately, I did not cook with you guys on this video. I was just, I don't know, it was Sunday afternoon. It was Sunday afternoon on the 24th. I was not in the mood to do anything, but because I bought these yesterday and I didn't get to them, I did not want them to rot, so I had to get to this. So I did not cook with you guys on this day. I just wanted to clean, blanch, to wash, blanch, and package and put away and safely. So this is the broccoli and the asparagus that I was separating earlier. It is blanched, sorry, it is blanched. I'm going to run it through cold water. If you do have ice, you can add ice in there and make it an ice bath, but it's a lot of vegetables to have enough ice to ice bath them, so I just run them, I let them cool, or I just run them with cold water, and then I'm going to package them as they are. I will not be packaging them together, but I did blanch them together. Don't ask me why, just thought it didn't matter. So I did, so I'm going to let it cool there, and once it's cooled, I'm going to package them, and I will go ahead and wash my water spinach or my spinach in the other way of taking it from the colander to the plastic without looking messy, if that makes sense. But a girl had to do what a girl had to do. It looks like in the way I'm handling it, but what do I do? I don't believe in using the tongs and, you know, the wara. And my spinach is ready as well. It has cooled down, and then I'm going to package it as well. And then my amaranth is still in the water. I haven't blanched it yet. I decided to leave it on the sink. Sorry, I decided to leave it on the sink, and then after dinner I got to it. This was on a Monday night. We went out for Theo's birthday celebration. We went to George's in our area, and I must say the food was absolutely amazing. My husband and I had chili livers for starter. Theo had spicy feta cheese with pita bread, and the spicy feta was so delicious. This was me bugging him and asking him to say hi. And then for my maize, I had a beef skewer on pita bread with tzatziki and tomato, and my husband had 350 gram of ram steak with truffle sauce. I was impressed with their food. Mine was beef skewers, pita bread, chips, tzatziki, and slices of onion and red onion. Theo had beef ribs with chips. I was impressed with their sizes. It looked absolutely, it's big. Actually, it is sufficient. So I was actually not feeling quite well on this day, so I thought I ordered a small meal, but it was a lot. It was a lot, but it was delicious nonetheless. This is us waiting for a bill and ready to go. It was a beautiful day. We have a young man in our house. We no longer have a teenager. He has officially entered adulthood or adulting. I hope he's ready for adulting. Like, there's no turning back. I was bugging my husband here. Wives are meant to bug their husband. They say if she's not short and crazy, she ain't the one. So I'm short and crazy. So this is us now welcoming him to adulting for real now, driving us home. He'll be doing a lot of this more often. Adulting has begun. I want to see how he's going to like it, because I don't know if I'm going to see the changes. I've already seen some changes, but they're not huge. I wonder if I'm going to see huge changes. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Don't forget to like this. Don't forget to share, comment, and subscribe. See you on my next video. Bye guys.